Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, I reach out to different people that I trust tremendously, that have given me such a gift of helping me with these shows. People that are positioned on different waterways that I might not be, that they can give us information. And I call my buddy Jigger Jim on Black Lake. Now, Jim fishes waters all around. In the past, he's fished tournaments in so many waters of New York, and he grew up on Oneida Lake. But Jim is, oh my gosh, his whole life is sort of centered now on Black Lake, and he talks to people about different ways to fish. And I said to Jim, okay, Jim, I need information on Black Lake ice fishing right now. And he started in and he said, do you know this? And I said, Jim, I wouldn't be calling you if I had these answers, but I don't. And I said, tell me, what is it about ice fishing that people like? And he stopped and he said, Don, I'm going to tell you something. I love ice fishing more than any other kind of fishing, more than all the open water fishing I do, more than. And I said, Jim, tell me why. What is it about it that maybe I don't see? Because I grew up in an area where ice fishing wasn't a part of life. We didn't have, I was on the Genesee River that was flowing all the time. And so he started and he said, I'm going to tell you, it's the visual. Jim uses a Vexilar on Black Lake, and he says, to be able to see, that's what it is. You can watch the image of the fish, seeing your lure or seeing whatever you're using and coming up off the bottom and coming up and coming up. And will it come up far enough to take it? And he said, that is part of the incredible joy. And he says, then when I fish on Chippewa Bay, I drill my holes different. I drill one hole at an angle. And because Chippewa Bay is this mass area of the St. Lawrence River where the current doesn't come through, it's not driven by deep water currents. It's about 5 to 7 feet deep. And he says it's like an aquarium. And so I can actually look down through the hole in the ice and I can see the fish. And it's the most exciting thing of all because I can see what they're doing and how they're responding. And he told me so many tales that I'll sort of share with you at other times because I think the stories are so critical. But the point of it is, it took me back to a kid when I was on my grandmother's dock and at 5 years old and looking down and watching the fish and how they responded to the worms and how they would all come together and they would go forward. And so it fascinated me so much. And that was what kindled my love of fishing. And so Jigger Jim gave me a whole different perspective on what this incredible sport of ice fishing is about. It has different rewards. It has different aspects of it that can make it mean so much to people. But whenever you can bring in the visual, whenever you can actually feel that you're sharing your existence with those fish, it's what I did as a kid, and that hooked me forever and ever into fishing. And so as we talk about ice fishing, I want all of you that haven't done it to sort of think along those lines. And it'll maybe give you the perspective Jim has given me now as to why people love it so much. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.